Hi, welcome to my Yoga Stretch Fusion class. I'm Jennifer Wagner with Collective Wellness. My class is a fusion of yoga, Tai Chi, ballet, dynamic stretching, all fused into one little class. Please make sure to exercise within your ability, and if you experience any difficulty, stop and seek a physician right away. Let's get started. Find a space. And then get a chair if you need one for balance or to sit in, and then meet me back here. And welcome back to my standing yoga stretch fusion. We're going to start with our feet hip width apart, toes are straight forward, heels straight back, so you have parallel lines with your feet. And then your palms are opened up as you're nice and tall through your spine, and then gently close your eyes. Finding your center from the bottom of your feet. So you have your ball of your feet and the heels. Find that center between the 2 points. And then bring that center up through your ankles, through your knees, and your hips. Inhale. Continue that center up through your spine to the crown of your head, shoulders down towards your back pockets, ears lined up with your shoulders, shoulders lined up with your hips, hips lined up with your knees, and knees lined up with your ankles. Maintain that center. This is where you have the strongest base. It might be a little weak at first, but as you do this more and more, this is where you'll be your strongest. Inhale, exhale. Bring your hands center with your chest into Namaste. Maintaining your center. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly open your eyes. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, push away. Again, inhale. And exhale. Good. One more time. And push away. We're going to swing those arms forward and back, just nice and loose. Just let those shoulders go. We're going to add a sitting position. So you're going to sit as the arms go back, and then standing as you swing forward. Again, nice and loose through those arms, just let them go. We don't realize, especially when we have pain or when we try to stretch a really tight joint, that we tense through those joints or those muscles. So just kind of letting go is a task of its own. So try that and just kind of let those shoulders drop and swing. Good. Again. And release. At this point, beat the drum. You're going to use your core to twist side to side. And then just let those arms swing. Again, letting them go. And as you use your core to twist, the arms are going to start to just kind of wrap around. And that's where that beat the drum kind of comes into play. Again, one more each. And center. Bring your feet out a little wider, toes turned slightly out. You're going to lunge side to side, bending one knee, straighten the other. Go ahead and reach the opposite arm. So hips go back as you reach towards me. Feel the body warming up. Good. One more each. And release, arms coming up. Turn those toes slightly forward, nice and tall. We're going to go into a windmill. Start to the right. So legs stay straight. You're gonna drop down, come up and over. Now if you get dizzy easily, switch directions. Only do one each way, but we're gonna stay in the same direction today. Dropping down, up and over. Again. One more time. And then if you didn't switch directions, you're going to at this point. Keep alternating if you need to, so you don't get dizzy on me. Legs staying straight, up, stretch, up and over. One more time. To the top and release. Now turn your toes and knees out. And when you bend at the knees and toes should be lined up, so the hips are open. If the hips don't open very far, then move the toes and knees in from there. We're gonna start with just a basic plie. And again, the toes and knees line up with each other. Pushing through. Imagine you don't want to do the splits, like you're on ice skates and you don't want to do the splits. So you're going to use your muscles to come in so that we don't let go with the feet. Again, stay nice and tall, open. We're going to turn into sunflowers. So your arms coming up and then scoop. Again. Abdominals pulled in. If you're comfortable to drop down further, go ahead. Or just go down as far as you can. It may only be here, and that's okay. A couple more times. Let's do one more. And then we're gonna sit into goddess, holding the world above you. Chest is open, so those arms are back, fingers spread. Check those knees. Tailbone is under. There you go. Inhale and exhale. Holding the pose, staying strong. Good. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, release, and then shake it out. Good job. At this point, you're going to turn to the right, or if you have your mat going this direction, you can be facing me. But I'm going to let you see from the side. You're going to take start with your inhaling up, and then swan dive down, hinging from your hips. Bend your knees if you need to. Keep them straight if you can. Into monkey pose. Your back is nice and flat. You can have your hands on your shins if you need to. And then bring your hands back down. We're going to go into a half moon. So you're going to take your left foot back. So it's, for me, it's my front leg that towards you guys. And then your front knee is bent a little bit more if you need just help with the balance. And then lifting your back leg so it's parallel with the floor if you can. And then if you want to go a little further, you can straighten your front leg, your bottom leg. And the next step is to open yourself up. So your left arm opens up, or the one that's closest to me, so you open up towards me. Left foot is flexed, leg is extended. You can keep both hands on the floor if you need to. This requires a lot of balance. Incorporating your core, pull those abdominals in. Good. Whoop. Come back, hands down, and then you're going to bend at your right knee again. Left foot is going to step back and down, and then heels on the floor, and then we're going to come up into warrior one. So you're going to keep that right knee bent, left leg extended, sinking through your tailbone. Inhale and exhale, warrior one. Good, one more breath. Exhale, open to warrior two. Check the right knee, does not move, does not turn in. Arms parallel. You could always adjust your back foot, your left foot if you need to. Shoulders relaxed, shoulders and hips are stacked. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Reverse warrior, right palm up, hinging to the right first, then sweeping up. Left hand slides down. You're still sinking through your tailbone, so your right knee is still bent. Lift the chest up as you slide down. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten your right leg. We're going to go into triangle, so push your left hip out and then lower down. Left arm up and out. Go into as far as you can, making sure the shoulder's up and out before you go any further down. Both legs are straight. You can gaze towards me. You can look at your hand. You can look at the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Coming up just a little bit, I want you to bend your right knee, engaging your core. Pull your abdominals in, and then you're going to bring your arms up and over, but keep your chest open. You can have one hand on your thigh if you need to, and then your left arm up and over. Here's your more challenging pose. Reaching out, changing that center of gravity. Coming up. And shake it out. Good job. All right, switch sides. So I'm going to turn. Again, you don't have to. You're going to inhale up. Swan dive down, hinging from your hips. Bend those knees if you need to protect your back. And then we're going to go into that half moon. So your right foot comes back, bend your left knee. And then you want the back leg, your right leg, if that's what you have, be parallel with the floor if you can. Then the next step is to straighten your left leg. So changing that center of gravity a little more challenging on the balance. Pull your abdominals in. And then, if you'd like, right arm comes up. And sometimes you even just bring it to your hips. Now this is not my strong side, so we'll see how I do with this one, but everyone's got a strong side for one reason or another. So you open up, straightening your bottom leg. Whoop. Stay there if you can. Engage your core. Lower your hand down, and then right foot, big step back, heel pushed into the floor, and then you're going to come up into warrior one. Balance is still a little off. Bending at your left knee, straightening those arms up to the sky. Right leg is nice and long, heel pushed into the floor. Couple breaths right here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Open to warrior two. One arm forward, one arm back. Check the left knee. Make sure you still see your big toe. Hips are opened towards me. And then you can adjust your back, your right foot, whatever's comfortable. And then stack shoulders and hips. There you go. Gazing beyond your fingertips, your left fingertips if you can. Inhale. Exhale. Reverse warrior, left palm up, hinging, and then sweeping up, keeping your left knee bent. Lift the chest up as you slide down. Inhale. Exhale. There you go. Hang on there. Inhale, exhale. Straightening your left leg, pushing your hip back as you lower into a triangle. You can go down as far as you can. Right shoulder up and back. Inhale and exhale. There you go. Coming up just a little bit, bend your left knee, keeping your chest open towards me, and then if you'd like, you can reach up and over. You can keep the bottom hand on the thigh too, but I want you to engage the core, so we're changing that center of gravity, arm over the ear, and then if you'd like, add your second arm. Maybe feel those legs challenged too. Keep breathing. Ooh, hang in there. 3, 2, and coming up, release. Good job. Shake it out. Ooh. At this point, feet are hip width apart, and I want you to, just at the beginning when we went into that mountain pose, that your toes are straight forward. You have parallel lines with your feet. And then we're going to come up onto our toes and down. Now, this is always a good one to have the wall or a chair, but I want you to just use it to help you with balancing, not to hold on for dear life. You're going to go straight up with the heel and back down. And you can let the heels rest in between. Nice and tall. Nice and tall. Lifting. Imagine you have a string pulling you up. There you go. One more. And down. Now turn your toes and knees out, and I want you to have just about 1 inch or so in between the heels. So have them kind of close together, and the knees are turned out. And then you're going to releve, coming up again and down. Making sure you stay even on the balls of your feet. You have the 2 points. So you have here, whoop, here and here that you want to stay nice and even on as you come up. Good. One more. All right, now go out wide. And then you're going to come up onto those toes. You can have your arms out for balance if you need to. Adjust the feet accordingly. Good. Shoulders relaxed. One more. Now we're going to go into a plie. So you still have, like we did earlier, that plie. Keep the heels on the floor and then come up. Couple more times. Knees stay open, nice and tall. One more. First position, heels back together, and then plie. Heels stay on the floor in that demi-plie, that smaller plie. Good. One more time, feel that stretch through the calves and the heels. This time you're going to hold down. Now alternating rolling up through the ankle. There you go. Feel that through the toes, through the feet, and into that ankle. Now we're going to do both feet at the same time. Up and down. One more, and release. Okay, still keeping your toes out, right toes under, and then circle out. Feel that through the top of the feet. There you go. Inhale, and exhale. go ahead and push out. Pushing down and out, and then drop the heel as you feel that into the toes, and then push the heel forward, push the heel down. So you're going to feel that as you push the heel out, you're going to feel that in the top of the foot. Push the heel down, and you're going to feel that for the toes. Out and down. We forget we have muscles that run through the toes and through the feet, and we tend to protect them so much with all the support in our shoes. We forget to actually work those muscles and stretch them. One more. Switch feet, toes under, circle it out. There you go. Circle the other way. Push the heel out, feel at the top of the foot, and now push the heel down and out and down. Good. Back and forth. Stay nice and tall. Last one each, and work it out. There you go. All right, feet are hip width apart again. You're gonna bring those arms up and around. I want you to tuck your tailbone, bend your knees. Imagine, I'm gonna turn the side a little bit, like you're holding a big beach ball. Fingers are spread, curve through your tummy, knees are bent, and then elbows up and out. Feel that chin is tucked through the spine, through the rib cage. Inhale, exhale. We're going to start to hinge forward, but make sure you keep that ball. So start to straighten your legs. Still have that big ball, chin is tucked. Now start to hinge from your hips as you bring the bulk down. Elbows are still up and out. Legs are straight, chin is tucked. Still have that big beach ball that you're holding onto. Inhale and exhale. Dropping down as far as you can go. Chin still tucked, elbows up and out. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Shake your head yes again. And no. Start to curl yourself up, pressing your spine to the top of the sky. Towards the sky. Up. Still holding on to your ball. Coming up to the sky with those hands, and then just slide down nice and easy. We're gonna paint the wall, a little Tai Chi movement, so nice and soft in the knees, and then just floating up and down. Again, shoulders relaxed, elbows soft, nice and easy. One more time each, sliding up, paint the wall, and down. Bring those arms up and out, fingers spread. Imagine someone has a hold of each hand and you're pushing them back. I want you to open up. Make sure those knees are soft so they're not locked. Shoulders down and back, and then open up the chest. Feel that through the shoulder and the chest. Fingers spread. Now hinge from your wrists so your fingers are now pointing backwards, and you're going to feel that through the hands now and further into the chest. Look over your right shoulder. Keep your body in position. Feel that stretch change on the left side. Now look over your left shoulder. Still keep pushing back with those arms. Turn back to the front and release those arms. Good. Right arm comes across, lifting up, pull across, pull in nice and tight without turning the torso. Feel that in the shoulder and the scapula, and work through those fingers. And start to pick up the pace a little faster. Make a loose fist, rotate your wrist. Rotate the other way. Start by taking your right hand to your left shoulder, left hand to your elbow, and then lift up and over. There you go. Release, and then take your right hand to your right shoulder, left hand to your elbow, lifting up first. So we're lifting up this way, then back. And then you can bring your arm up and back. Feel it through the tricep and through the shoulder joint. Knees are soft still. And then lift up and over. Feel that down the right side. Keep your hips center, feet planted. Coming up and release. Left arm comes across, lifting up, pulling across, and then work through those fingers. Feel it through the shoulder and the scapula. Move those fingers a little faster. Loose fist and rotate. Rotate the other way. Left hand to your right shoulder. Take your hand to your elbow, lift up and over. So you're still lifting up and then back. And then release. Left hand to your left shoulder, lift up first, then back. Tricep to the shoulder, knees are soft. Inhale and exhale. Up and over, keep your hips centered. Feeling that down the left side through the rib cage, through the obliques. Release and let go. Good. Rock your head side to side, feel that through the neck. Inhale and exhale. Turn your head side to side. To the front and release. Hip width apart, back into mountain pose. You did it. You made it through. Yoga Stretch Fusion standing. Go ahead and open yourself back up to mountain. Eyes gently closed. Just let everything go. You accomplished something for yourself today. You deserve this time. Just deep breaths and let everything go. Inhale. Exhale. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Inhale, reach for the sky. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more time. And exhale. And namaste. Thank you so much for joining my class. If you'd like to get notifications for my new postings, just click on that little picture of me and you'll get them for free. Thank you so much for coming. I'm Jennifer Wagner with Collective Wellness. Come back again.